Hello. I'm a sleepy bear who is not prepared. Sleepy bear not prepared. Please subscribe if you're watching this later on YouTube, if only to improve my current mood. Your subscription will travel back in time and do good things to my brain. Probably. Oh dear. Alright. I've been a naughty boy. I have not been prepared enough. It's because I thought I was prepared enough already. I was wrong. Drawing stream on Twitch now. Come draw the most controversial dinosaur with us. How does this work again? It works like this. Copy link address. There we go. And post. And then also post. And then post there. And then also post here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay then. So, hello driver, hello Dreekfire. Well, as I said in the stream alert things, I know what dinosaur I'm drawing. It's my other favorite dinosaur that people love to argue about, which means I need to go find reference for it very soon. But while I'm looking at reference, those of you who know what this image means, then you know. Then you know indeed. So everyone look at this briefly for a second. Also, I'm aware that's not what a quagga looks like, but you can't see the rear end, and yeah. So everyone look at this for a second. While I look up Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus. Wikipedia. Digital skeleton. Ooh. Oh, this is a funky skeleton. Oh, it's a big Wikipedia article. Oh, this is a big Wikipedia article. Thankfully, I have read up on Spinosaurus a bit already, so hopefully I shouldn't get steered too wrong here. Yay! So I'm just gonna go with the whole semi-aquatic thing. Because, like, I don't know. Oh god, poor guy. Yep, poor orange. Alright, now this is bothering me because, like, they're not on the same plane. There they go. Also, that is a gigantic quagga, I just realized. I think my ISP is crappy waterproofing. Oh no! It's raining early and my internet dies whenever the world is wet. Damn. There's a cable that missed out on waterproofing. I just realized what my problem is. I need more coffee. That was only my first coffee of the day. Clearly that's what's wrong with me. Alright. Let's do this, let's do this. Alright, Spinosaurus, not a feathery dinosaur as far as I'm aware. So, we're going to just power through this. It doesn't... This music's so chill right now. I was listening to Amora Manth just before this to, like, hype myself up. And my favorite song of theirs is the one where they're just singing about the goat that, like, stands on Valhalla's roof, whose teats, like, whose teats lactate and end the stream of mead. So, like, I'm in a weird mental space right now. Alright, drawing, that's important. Reference, and... size reference. And that'll be good. The first of many. Hey, why did the horseman fall over? His centaur of gravity was too high. Hey! Very lovely. Alright, so first things first is this digital skeleton, which I'm not hugely sure about. It came from Wikipedia. We are going to make the back legs a bit bigger than this, because, as was pointed out by the paleontologist, this looks kind of silly. There is no bipedal animal on the planet that has hips and legs that small. So I might actually mess with this reference a little bit to make this look less doofy. So that's the holotype, that's the neotype, and that is referred. So I'm literally just going to do this. Controversial, I know. We're basically going to make the feet the same size as the hands. Because otherwise it makes no damn sense that this thing could walk on two legs. That still looks funny, but it looks less funny than it did before. Alright, hold on. That digital skeleton reconstruction is based on the 2014 model, I think? Hold on, let's go have a look-see. Let's go have a see. According to Serrano and colleagues, this was from 2022. Interesting. Okay, then. So, not the 2014 model. Alright. Hello, Orange. Welcome, welcome. Ooh, Orange! Look, it's you! Alright, for anyone watching this who does not know what the hell this warm-up image is in reference to, we played Rogue. So not the last Rogue stream, but the one before that. The Rogue named after Orange died because he got sandwiched between an angry centaur and an angry quagga. So that's a thing that can happen in Rogue. And I added the quagga. So the warm-up drawings for the next while is probably going to be me just doing fan art of our of our Rogue escapades. Oh boy, it was a fun time. Alright, so let's... If I do that... See, that does not look right. Simply does not look right. That's just... no, too small. So I'm gonna go with that. Just, I don't know. And I know that's, like, not what the paleontologists say, but frankly, it just... Those bones just do not look right at all. How did Random Top Hat reach a new high score? Oh, right. I think Random Top Hat just, like, did, like... What happened in Random Top Hat's Rogue run? What happened was they managed to get a whole bunch of, like, increased strength potions, which means they were just clobbering their way through the dungeon, and then they starved to death while getting repeatedly frozen by an ice monster, and while getting bitten by a rattlesnake. Hello, Koyello. Hello, hello. You are still the champion. Oh, you asked did. Alright, no. They got pretty high, but nope, you're still top, Orange. My bones don't look right either. I don't think actually, let's just zoom in for a second. And look how the human skeleton is stupid. Like, Spinosaurus' skeleton is pretty stupid, but this is also a stupid skeleton. Look at that curvy spine there. That does not work as a column at all. We should just be one cylinder of bone hopping around. What a way to go. Alright, yep, okay, so that is our reference. I know I've enlarged the bones, and there's going to be some Spinosaurus controversy probably, but yeah, it just does not look right when it's that tiny. It does not look real. It looks wrong, and feels wrong. So I'm going to lengthen them, and I could use the excuse of, like, you know, the neotype. You don't just sandwich them together like that. That makes no sense. Right, and we kind of already have a size reference, but I want this size reference. Because, I don't know, it's pretty good. So, yeah, here we've got an issue here. So, this is the largest specimen, and then there's a bunch of smaller ones. So we're gonna go with the largest ones for clout. So we're gonna put this over here. And look at the little baby one right there. So we're going to do that. We're gonna do that. Reference and size reference is gonna go here. And we need to, we of course simply must pair our Spinosaurus with, what do we do? Also, what color should this thing be? I'm probably gonna make it crocodile colored, so hold on. Color reference is going to be a saltwater crocodile. To start with. Jeez, saltwater crocs are chunky boys. I feel like Steve Irwin right now is like, crikey, she's bloody gorgeous. I don't think that's... Is that a salty? How can you tell a saltwater crocodile from another croc? Alright, let's copy that image. And we're going to trim this tremendously. Like so. Dun 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 dun. I don't like how I'm doing Jaws music for a frickin' crocodile. That's really B-movie stuff, isn't it? Okay, let's start with our reference. But we're going to also start with what color here? Let's start with this one, just nice boring brown color. We're going to start sketching out the... We're going to start sketching out our Spino. Oh no, I've made a duck. I hated that. No, bad, wrong. Ooh. Ooh, bend down and taste the water where you found it. No! Don't do that, especially not in crocodile country. Just watched a video on crocodiles the other day. They're unfairly smart for something that has a tiny, tiny brain. They've got very good memories, and they're very good at, like, remembering where, when, and where critters come down to the water's edge. So yeah, the ultimate camping build. Well, we'll fix it in post. Ew. Wow. I cannot draw today, apparently. Alright. New plan. I usually like using the select tool, but today we draw. I think this dinosaur is impossible to draw. Just immediately. Alright, start small. Start with the head. Right, the head. Completed. The neck. Completed. The body. Completed. The tail is ridiculously long. There we go. That's what we like to see. Proportions are whack. Proportions are wacky wacky. I'm unfairly dumb for something with such a big brain. Yeah, I know how that feels, Rickfire. My GF has been promoted to wife. Have you finally gotten married, Azusa? Also, welcome to the stream. Oh dear. I have a wife now. So you've gotten married? Congratulations. Well, not officially. Unofficially. But yeah, we call each other wife now. Yeah. Well done. So I guess kind of... I have a wife. We're not married, but it's like... Well, you know how people have like a work wife or work husband? Like, it's kind of like that, except it's your girlfriend. So you have your, like, unofficial wife, who is your girlfriend. Haven't you been calling her wife for ages? Azusa's got wife on the brain. Azusa has a wife high. That was funny. Okay. How the hell I've made the neck too long. I've only gone and made this darn neck too long. Also, it just occurred to me with this fella that this, thinking about how Spinosaurus would do its business. Not in the sense of how it goes to the bathroom, that's silly. Man, you cut the legs off a Spinosaurus and the sail, it looks damn weird. It would probably not actually function much like a crocodile, it'd be more like a pelican. Like a pelican combined with a stork, combined with a crocodile. Combined with a dinosaur, because it was one. Which seems the coloration is different. Wife-brained. Well, I'm dinosaur-brained, which is why we're here. I should be resting from the week's shenanigans, but I'm not. I'm here doing things. Alright, so I want the sail to be, at the very least, a different color. Let's make it orangey. Alright, time to do a Spinosaurus impression. But imagine that like a lot deeper and louder. So yeah, thank you for the opportunity, Quayello. I like to imagine that people drop the border noise whenever they think the stream is like, you know what, this is too calm. This is too calm. And it's kind of like that, ain't it? That's actually a fun sound to make. Her wedding gift to me was autism. What an excellent wedding gift. And now I just want to keep making that noise. Yay! Bravo! Encore! Alright, so yeah, talking about Spinosaurus' sail, I'm not sure no one fully agrees about anything with Spinosaurus, from what I understand, but yeah, it's like... Jeez, I need to put this somewhere else. But yeah, it's like the sail, thermoregulation, or stuff like that, or like... The general rule of thumb with, like, stupid, impractical-looking anatomical features is that if it doesn't have an obvious purpose, it is for sex. This is an animal that was good enough at what it did, which was eat big fish, that it could afford to have a big-ass sail on top of it, saying, "Look at me! Look how sexy I am!" I assume Spinosaurus had a sail because there's no internal space for an engine. That's also true. Spinosaurus, committed environmentalist, did not use an internal combustion engine to get around. It was wind-powered. Maybe the sail was to propel them across the water. Well, problem with that is, like... I'm not sure if that's a serious suggestion, but it's like... sails like that don't really exist in nature. And also, in order to have a functional sail, you need to be able to, like, tack it. If that makes sense? I don't know sailing terminology. It needs to be able to change in response to the wind. And if you have a look at this, this is, like, rigid. those bones cannot move. So, yeah, like, the thing wouldn't have been able to adjust. Also, that it was massive. Also, the sail probably wouldn't have been big enough. Also, it has this giant paddle for a tail, which probably was used for propulsion anyway, so not that. I'm gonna go with, Spinosaurus was a critter that really liked, well, spines is a sexy thing. Alright, I also need to... You know what? I'm going to... What did you just do? You just put dead pixels on my screen. Okay then, so it's like... Uh-oh, this might be harder than I thought. I like to imagine the sail extending... all the way down here. Okay, I need to move the reference. I need to move the reference. So. This is like roughly just over half the tail. And I imagine a lot more soft tissue than that, so let's go with that. Hello? Oh, right, drawing. Right, me like that. Me likey. Me likey me does. Wow, I did not nail that at all. There we go. And you know what I want to do, actually? I want to put some orangey neck tissue right here. Big throat pouch type thing. Leaning into the whole pelicaniness of it. It also has a little head crest, which I forgot to add, so... let's move this down... yeah. Pimp my dinosaur. Right, so let's do something like this. Smooth this out. And something like this. Let's make this a lot bigger. This is the King of Egypt, damn it. Hey, me likey. Alright, this is going places. As ever, the initial art is a struggle. Now. It just occurred to me I need to close the doors around... you know what? Maybe I'm not going to bother. Alright, also, this actually would need to be sealed off entirely. Hold on. Bring me that skull. How's this thing's head look? Looks like this. Looks like this. Maybe you should do this. Do we go for crocodile style or more typical dinosaur style? We're gonna go croc style. Those are croc jaws if I ever saw them. Okay then. I think the sail probably filled with blood and got erect when I wanted to make... oh yes, the sail made of bone got more erect. Hehe. Most of the time it was flaccid. Also, Gmod me parallels where he tried to invent this and it was so funny. Whoops, all deco. So what you're saying is that this dinosaur dedicated a significant amount of resources to being horny, like Azusa? Yep. So this is Azusa's, mascot dinosaur. This dinosaur is wife-pilled and is always thinking about wife and wanting to have more wife. It's what all the sail is there like, look at me! I am available for wife! Oh no, the stream got very stupid very quickly. Oh well. Alright. Alright, I'm happy with that, I think. I think I'm happy with that. This is not an easy dinosaur to draw. I did myself no favors. Alright, also, that is... I need to bear in mind that's how the tail works. I need more... This dinosaur needs more ass. Needs more anus. Whoops. Nope. It's about there that needs to be, so I did that wrong. I did that wrong. I did that wrong. I did that correctly now, mostly. Okay then, now the hands. How's this thing's chest look? This is interesting, like... Spinosaurus seems to have like quite a... like a flat chest. Like it's like quite streamlined. With other dinosaurs there's this kind of... but with this guy, it was like quite smooth by the looks of it. So we're gonna do our damn best to... think about how to do this. I'm actually gonna... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make this more pale. Because if this guy's like standing or paddling around on the water, occasionally sticking his head into like... go hom nom nom on something. Alright, so it starts just below there. Short. Forelimbs. Muscular forelimbs. Extra muscles for our friend. Only the biggest muscles for my Spinosaurus. Long fingies, long, powerful fingies. Also, I'm probably going to need to darken the background, otherwise this is going to be hard to see. Alright, brighten this contrast. There we go, that's more like it. There we go, there we go. What thingy is long and powerful? The fingers! Does have 4 limbs, and they do look muscular. What thingy is long about... Azusa! Bonk. Where's John McFist with the bonk? Ah! What? Oh. Now, let's get the reference back. Where's the reference? So, references... What the... Oh, no! No! I drew on the wrong layer. Right, so the claws are kind of hooky. Okay. Alright, so a problem with drawing hooked claws when the hand is like... the back of the hand is facing you. They do this, so they just kind of go... Eh. I didn't say anything. I was asking. What thingy? Well, the fingers, and the tail, and the neck, and the dick, and the sail. And nothing else. Definitely not the dick. No one said that. And that heart-rending... Oh yeah, this should be webbed, I just remembered. Today I learned about a kid in New Zealand who swallowed 200 magnets. Oh no. It's official. New Zealand is slowly becoming the new Florida. Slowly but surely. Who is Shirley? I don't know, but she's here, and she's teaching her kids to eat magnets. It's to stop the government from tracking you. No. Dang, he broke my record. Apparently no one knows why he did it. Did the magnets taste good? Dare I ask? Okay then, rear limbs, gonna need a new layer for this. Brand new layer for this. If I'd known how difficult this guy was to draw, I would have drawn something different. I would have drawn Steve from accounting. Infamously Steve. That could be a sitcom, actually. Infamously Steve. Alright, rear limbs, and it just kind of looks like this. Long thing. Uh-oh. Right, I am just kind of copying the reference directly now, because I kinda have to. Right. Right, yes. Yes. I did this before. I did it before. Fingy not wide enough. Fingy must be wider. Fingy is not long enough. Fingy must be longer. How much longer? Quite a bit longer, actually. Nah, close enough. Fingy seems ridiculously long. Ah, this finger needs to be longer. Here, that is long fingy. Long fingy. Just say if me repeatedly saying fingy is upsetting. This don't look right. This don't look right at all. How do you do claws again? I literally just drew claws. In the time it took me to stop drawing the claws on the one hand and start on the other, I've forgotten how to do them. I've completely I need to squish this claw. This claw needs to be squished! Like so. There we go. Claw has been squished. Normality has been resumed. Except now this is all wrong. It's all wrong! It's all a ghastly nightmare! Alright. Oh! Spinosaurus noise again. We did it. Okay. Is that a new steel... Better question, who is slowly? Is that a new Steel Strider ship? Steve Strider's Nemesis of John Depps. Instead of Steel Riders, I want to call the Steel Riders. You can guess what kind of writing's going on. Not unless you shoot lightning from your fingers. But otherwise, did you already draw backgrounds for these dinosaurs, or will you start after the last one's been drawn? I will draw backgrounds for these when I send these draft pictures off to a literary agent, and they say, yes, we want you to do this non-fiction book. And then I will get cracking on the backgrounds, and then I might need to take a break from literally everything else I'm doing, so I can do a good job of it. So yeah, that answers the question. I have not drawn backgrounds for these guys yet, which is also why I'm not really doing shading or anything for these drawings, because as of right now, I don't know what the lighting is actually going to be. Hopefully, it should be better than what I'm doing. I should really be drawing the rear claw first. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Chat, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, now webbing. What kind of webbing do we want for this dinosaur's hands? It must be the best webbing possible. There we go. Webbing. Oh wow, that actually looks pretty good. I like that. Damn. Bro's got hands. Uh-oh. That's fine. Alright, we can merge that down. I'm just visualizing to myself. It's almost like this thing is walking away from us, which is good, because you don't want this thing walking towards you. I like to imagine that Spinosaurus was actually quite chill as far as dinosaurs go, because it was like in a competitive environment that it had its own little niche in. Okay then. Oh yeah, otherwise, have you heard of the Imiru situation? No, I haven't. What happened? What is Imiru? What happened? Dare I ask what happened? What happened? I should mention that I woke up and immediately read vaguely critical YouTube comments, so that was not a good start to the day. Is this real talk? I'm not sure I can handle real talk right now. Is this drama situation about another streamer? Oh. Wait, was this the person that was assaulted at TwitchCon or something? Spill the tea! Why not? I'm here. Is a big streamer, she got touched at TwitchCon at Meet, and the dude who did it got a 30-day ban. Oh. Yes, that person. Okay. Honestly, a 30-day ban is like, seems rather light for like... I don't want to ask, but I gotta. How bad was the touch? Was it like... I don't know, Twitch scares... Like, honestly, like, Twitch is a rough gig. Why am I here? I'm too soft and squishy for Twitch. If I ever make it really big on Twitch, I would be too soft and squishy. I would fold. Okay then, let's go here. Drawing. And let's get the reference. Oh god, okay. I don't know why there was a bit of orange on the reference, but there was. Okay then. Now, how do legs work? Do I put fish in his mouth? Is the question. Okay, so this guy's kind of walking away from us dismissively. It's also way back here. And I'm going slightly rogue. Maybe I did do that. Nope, I am sticking to my guns here. Knees roughly level with ribcage. So something like that. Yeah. Yeah. As the person who's been going, to be honest, I haven't been in the FTD mood the past couple of days. Oh, I hear you. I built that even width horrible thing, and now I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with From the Depths. Forever. I'm joking. I'm probably not done with it. I just, like, you need breaks from that. Ye gods, you need breaks from the Depths. Let me tell you what. Alright, so foot goes like so. We are going to need to give this fella very chunky legs. Yep. Right, and same thing like so. It's kind of doing a steppy, I guess. Alright then. I've managed to make the legs too long even for what I'm doing. Or not. What I do need to do is make it look more bulky. Okay, then we need to make this all a lot bigger. This is very neat and untidy. Alright, eyeballs. Actually, let's do toenails first, because that's fun. Do we have standard dino feet? Mostly? Yes. Standard dino feet. Standard dino feet. No Life G is currently working on anti-munitions ABS and programming. And then is not going well. Ooh, best of luck with that. Also, welcome to the chat. Haven't been in the FTD mood. Took a break to watch some art. Oh, yeah. Well, you're in the right place for art. We are puzzling out one of the most annoyingly controversial dinosaurs ever. I've heard of more people playing Bands of the North, which makes me happy. Excellent. Excellent. Alright. Where... Reference. You gotta move down there. And I have to get the toes correct. First time. Right, so in my admittedly not very good reference image... Interesting! So, I've developed a theory after looking at slightly too many dinosaur feet. The longer the middle toe compared to the rest of the toes, the more cursorial the thing was. Because this guy, the side toes, by the looks of them, are... Actually, no, never mind. Never mind! General rule of thumb for dinosaur feet, middle toe very long. Building some vehicles to take on Barrows of the North. I'm building a Spinosaurus for my own personal satisfaction. You are seeing it happen right now. This is real! This is live streamed. This is Sparta. Right. Did I draw the feet too thick? This looks ridiculous. I drew the tail too long, I'll tell you that much. Or did I draw the torso too long again? Hold on a sec. Yep, tail is actually too short. Oh dear. Alright, I need to fix that immediately. Thankfully, we have technology. Gentlemen, we have the technology. We can make tail very long. Right, I have to admit that I've stretched the neck out more, so we couldn't even make that longer. Nope, that's about right. Spinosaurus is just telling it like it is. It's finally time we have some droid enough to say the truth about asteroids. Spinosaurus is pretty controversial. The stuff he's been saying on social media lately is shocking. Illegal asteroids. They should not be allowed on planet Earth. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, that joke was so bad, it killed me. I'm dead now. I'm dead now, did you know? Did you know, gamers? Oops. Oopsie poopsie. Yeah. There's a foot, and now it's gone. There's a foot, now it's gone. There's a foot! Alright. Right, quite blunt little claws Spino has. When I said of Spinosaurus it was Finosaurus, that it was fine. I mean, it's pretty fine. Apart from all the controversy. This looks like a job for me because we need a little controversy and it feels so something without me. I don't actually know how that song goes. How is Eminem doing? I feel old now. When I was a kid, Eminem was all the rage. I think. It was like... I hate to say it, but it's just kind of like Eminem became... Oh no, I'm not going to say it. It's rude. It's rude. Dude had a hard life and he worked really hard. Let's give him a break. It already is. And now copyright laws have taken effect at full force. Please, please sir, do not copyright me. I'm only trying to be so funny. And the only thing I can think of to rhyme with that is P. Please do not sue me. Me. I put the ass in asteroids. Well, please don't put asteroids in your ass. That's bad. It's a tight fit. Cruel to the asteroid, too. Alright then. Did I actually do perspective with this by accident? I think I did. I think I completely by accident did perspective. How about that? This never happens. Okay, this is a standard dinosaur foot, so we're going to just draw a standard dinosaur foot. Now I've got... And don't you hate it when you've got a song stuck in your head but you only remember like one tiny bit? Because that Eminem song I just did a terrible, terrible rendition of. It's in there now. And I can't get it out. And that... Oh no, wait, no, I know a way to get it out. But it might be too much. It might be too much. I need to sing a different earworm. Wah! What the hell just happened? Also, what was that noise? Was that a follow? Oh, No Life G's. Thank you for the subscription. Much appreciated. Was it the terrible Eminem? I just realized we'd been going for like 51 minutes. How? How? Let's review what I've done here. Let's review what I've done. This feels like nothing. Nothing! But anyway, if it was the bad Eminem impression that caused you to subscribe, thank you! I shoved a whole bag of asteroids up my... Hello, Dr. Krutzer. That's why you make sure there's a flared base before putting it in your head? What? Oh. Okay, I think the earworm's good now. I think Eminem's gone. I think he's gone. Also, I just noticed this, and we do need to fix this, like so. Before I forget... Before I forget. Paleo art is hard, why do I do it? Because it is my passion. Ah, damn it. Ooh. Whoa! Thank you for the subscription, Coelho. Eminem's fault indeed. Thank you, thank you. What the hell? Whoa! Golden Kappa train. Guys, I don't know what this is. Does everyone need to subscribe now? Alright, it's the Spinosaurus noise again. Okay, there we go. No, jeez, I wanted to get into FTD for almost 6 hours. Never been able to until I came across your channel recently. I can finally play the game because of all of it. So it's just my way of saying thanks. Thank you! And glad to know I've helped. Yay! Oh, Big Spine. It replaces your regular into a golden one. Oh, Kappa. I don't know what Kappa is. Here's the thing. I don't know what the kids are saying. Is it even the kids? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I'm just drawing a dinosaur, or attempting to. How did that claw work? Like, this is on my screen. I can zoom in, but I'm still like... Can you see yonder in the distance what the Spinosaurus foot looks like? Okay, that dew claw is actually quite low. And that's a dinosaur that needs a fleshy pad on its foot. Deacon's Christmas. I might actually make it more fleshy, because this guy was big and fat. Yeah, it goes back to normal after a few days. Oh! What? Wait, so it's like a temporary emote? That's it? That's supposed to incentivize people to give me money? Does that work? I mean, give me money, but also Jeff Bezos money. In which case, you're gonna need something a lot better than a temporary emote, I think. Alright, what was I doing? I was doing this. Doing this, doing this, doing this. I just remembered that this guy has webbed feet. How am I gonna illustrate the webbed feet? Like this, probably. You don't really get a chance to see it from this angle, but... Right, partially webbed feet. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy. How does feet work? Chat, how does feet work? How does feet? How does feet? I need to do impossible. That just looks weird. Okay. Whatever. It'll do. You did help border-wise more than you could imagine. Yay! Perhaps there is some way we can give you money without giving Jeff Bezos money since he's such a rogue, you know? I don't know, go past Spider-Man because he was webs. I do need to work on setting up like an independent donate button. I tried it with Stream Elements, but that doxes people in all directions. So I think there's a thing you can do with Patreon where you can have like a one-off post that you unlock once, but I think that only works once. So I don't know. Yeah, honestly, the whole content creation thing I'm not super good at because, like, I have not worked out every single way possible that people can give me money. So, yeah, I do need a one-off donate button. But that's kind of the problem with all these things that allow you to support creators, is that you're also handing money to someone you perhaps don't want to give money. Oh, well. What do we do? Alright, so the Golden Kappa train is over in 38 seconds. I don't know... Is that bad? Alright, I am liking the Spinosaurus so far. I'm gonna need to tidy up that tail, something like incredible. In fact, I'll do it now. Because I must. What if I show up to your house and hand you a stack of Tunisian dinar? That would be terrifying. The hype train is ended. We reached level 1 with 0.0%. Like, I love how Stream Elements, like, tries to keep the hype going, but, like, let's face it, that hype train didn't go anywhere because no one knew what to do with it. Especially not me. Okay, then. I've been putting off the head. Don't laugh. Don't take that out of context. Right, so eyeballs go... way back here, actually. Let's see here. Eyeballs go just there. And so, oh, no. I drew on the wrong layer again. Whoops. Smooth all this out a little bit. And the eyes are going to be... How big should the eyes be? Less big than that. Hold on, I need to look up a heron's eye. Aha! Alright, so it's just yellow with a big black pupil in it, right. Right, yellow, it is yellow, yellow. So I am gonna do this because I can't resist. There we go. There we go, there we go. And now teeths. Teeths is difficult. Infamously, teeth is hard. Because enamel. Alright. Do I care enough to get the exact number of teeth right, is the question. I probably care enough. Started different. One, two, three, four, five, six. I'm gonna do 6. Two. All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, teeth concentration time. Yep, good, good, good. And the nostrils for this guy are interesting. They're quite far back. Where are they? They're there. So we're gonna go here. Quite high up on the snoot. Groovy, but okay, cool. That's stage 1. It's been an hour. We need an ad break. I need more coffee. Let's see. Let's have a look. I think I made the head too big. No, I didn't. Ah! Panturtle said, "Oh, today isn't a drawing stream." Wait, what? It is. What are you talking about? And we're going to do the Spinosaurus noise before I run away for a tea break. That's the sound of the jaws clacking. I will need more coffee. 70 shots of espresso to be exact. Alright, well, here's the good news though. We need to just puzzle out the patterns of this guy and then scales and then we're done. I mean, today isn't an FTD stream. I had a brain fart. You scared me for a second, Pan Turtle. What are you talking about, Bodan? So you've been playing FTD this whole time? Okay, I need more coffee. Alright, everyone look at this cute fella for a second. I'm going to turn off the webcam. You think you see me? You don't. Alright, I'm gonna go get more coffee and be right back. You hang tight. Okay then, I'm back. And better than ever, hopefully. Ah! I scared myself. I saw myself. Okay. I just realized Pan Turtle said said that they had a Brian fart. Oops. No. Just got out of bed. Double noise. I like FTD. Nita has a lot of water. It's very wet. Oh, nom, 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 nom. Dr. Grutzer with the heart. That reminds me of several people I know. How's everyone's day going? Today is a very wife-type day. Yes, every day is a wife-type day. My day started rough. I woke up. I didn't want to be awake. Ready. Not even that critical a YouTube comment. And it was sort of like grumble, grumble, grumble. But I'm feeling so much better now. Mostly because of chat. You guys have been super funny and nice. That is the thing with streaming regularly. Is like, before the stream you're like, oh no, I want to sleep. And then you get in, and then chat's cool, and you're like, yay, I'm glad I did this. I think the head's too big. Or not. No, it isn't. It's weird. It looks bigger when you put meat on it. And a facial expression. Alright, so now is the fun bit. So color reference is that saltwater crocodile. So we are going to put, like, black patterns on our fella here. More towards the back than the front. I need to tidy up this tail. I simply must. Also, I realized there's something. That tail needs to be more slopey, like that. How am I going to do that? Is the question. Oops. Okay, then. Do something like this. Okay, that's better. I think. I hope. Okay. My wife kept me up to 4 AM yesterday, so I'm tired AF. I fell asleep in my chair at 5 AM last night playing FT. Woke up at 8 AM and then kept playing. I think I might have a problem. Oh no! Wow, I thought I was bad. Still in the same spot, haven't moved. Jeez. That's not very good. Prehistoric Planet is awesome. Yay. Prehistoric Planet. That's the David Attenborough. I need a spoon. Excuse me. Right, my not-so-bougie soy milk is doing the thing where it kind of clumps. Oh, how's that for ASMR? You are at the coffee bar. You're having your coffee stirred. Nothing weird is entering your ear right now. Sorry, couldn't resist. The randomness of I need a spoon sent me. Sorry for that, everyone, but I looked at my coffee, it was not stirred properly. I was like, I need a spoon. Also, my headphones almost borderwise lobotomy ASMR is this like, you are in the surgical seat. We've forgotten the anesthesia. We're going to start operating now. That's your brain. Oh dear. Oh boy, why do people watch the stream? It's terrible. Alright, okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to do a bit of a rounded thing here. Because I can, and because this guy doesn't look enough like a newt. She turned me into a newt. But I got better. Let's see here. What else have I stuffed up? Alright, patterns. First things first, counter shading. We need that. We need that very much so. Alright, let's just do this. Like so. Hell yeah. To be honest, half the reason I joined this run is because of how unhinged it gets usually. It does lose its hingeness a lot, doesn't it? Yes, it is. Alright, so now we're gonna do what I like to call the cream spilling thing. So we're gonna go there. There's gonna be counter shading all along here. All along here, yes. Yes, oh yes, oh yes. 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 So what's that? 50. 50 will do. How's that look? Good. Oops. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, let's just start with this. Alright, color, brightness, contrast. 50, there you go. I've made quite a slender looking Spinosaurus, honestly. And I realize now why the head looks so big. It's because of this, like, dewlap I've given it. Oh well. Oh well. People can argue about it. I'm looking forward to people arguing about the Spinosaurus. Man, I hope the arguments are vicious. I hope they're vicious. I hope they're cruel. I hope people die. I actually don't hope for that at all. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to be nice. I am. Groovy, baby. Okay. Then we're gonna go like so. Up here. Wait, how does the croc look? Quite pale. It's like the whole lower jaw and the underside like that. So we're gonna go with that. Which means we have to do something slightly different here, which is this. Cool. The Borderwise fandom discussion. Wait. The creaming, new hormone, unhinged, just drill it back and it'll be hinged again. Hey, hello 19LG99, welcome, welcome. We're doing good, we are successfully making Spinosaurus. This tail needs to be thicker, I think. I'm going to add more tail. Because at some point you have to say, bugger it, you just have to make it look right. I'm using my heart. I'm using the heart of the cause to draw a dinosaur. Don't tell the paleontologists. Don't tell them. Shh, it's a secret. It's a secret. It's a secret to everybody. Whee! Okay, I'm here, so it's already unhinged. Borders of War. The Spinosaurus is the only dinosaur that gets updated like it's a multiplayer hero shooter game. Honestly, yeah. Like, every other day there's something that comes out about Spinosaurus, which is like, oh no, we found a new thing. Right, patterns. How do patterns? I think I might save... This fellow almost certainly did not have... Wait a minute, let's read up on integument. Alright, let's go with... Scales. Nope. Integument. Skin. Right, nothing about its covering, so I'm just going to assume it has the same kind of scales as other dinosaurs, which means we are free to get wacky tobacco with how we paint this. So I'm gonna have... Yes. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go with spots. Like so. Gonna go with so, and make this much darker, like so. Almost black. Except it's going to be... What kind of color should it be? It's going to be something like this. Actually, you know what it's going to be? It's going to be something like this. Size is a bit bigger. Get rid of that. How do? I am in a mood for shortcuts now. Also, I like the dino. Yay! Longer fin on the spino extended out through the tail. Yeah, kind of looking at the reference. It kind of extends out like that, except it's not quite the same. So, yeah, like, I like to think that, like, whatever color the sail was, it would extend out along the tail. Because it might as well, you know. It looks more put together. Just want to have a look at someone else's reconstruction here. What is your deal? How have you done it? They've not done it like that, but that's okay. It looks so weird with those tiny little legs. It really does. Alright, so if we turn the spacing way up, like that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do... Actually, no, one thing I want to do first... Oops. Actually, I'm just gonna delete that layer. Let's do this. And turn the threshold down a lot. Yes! Right, so first thing I want to do is actually do this. I'm gonna do this thing that I like animals to have. And we're gonna put kind of like stripy things. We're gonna put stripes along the jaw for no other reason than I think stripes are cool. Here. Oh. Oh, hello. Me likey. Okay then. Let's do... What do we do? We want to do... Track direction, which will make this all speckly. The size to be bigger. No, that's too messy. I'm gonna stick that to around the face. Just for giggles. Let's do like so. And then we'll do... What will we do? We'll do this. No, we won't. What will we do? We'll do something slightly different. We'll do the thing that I inevitably end up doing, which is, when you do spots and patterns and stuff like that, you do kind of save time by like just doing it manually. I haven't smeared. That's important. I need to smear. I need to smear. I need to smear. I need to smear some stuff. Need to smear. Need to smear. Need to smear some stuff. Need to smear, need to smear, need to smear some stuff. Need to smear, need to smear, need to smear some stuff. Too big. Whoops. Is everyone ready for the smearing? I hope you are. Yay! Whew, how does your Patreon work? Go on, sign up. Lowest tier, access to Patreon exclusive Discord. Second highest tier, random name dropping episodes, which I keep forgetting about, so honestly I wouldn't bother. Highest tier, I build stuff for you, or draw stuff, whichever you prefer. Incidentally, I need to build a thing for someone, actually. And I haven't done it yet. Oops. I have 4 days. There we go. Okay, then. Jolly good. Oh, also, by the way, this is really only of interest to the people who are, like, here for From the Depths, I guess, which is most of you, I guess. We're gonna start doing, like, monthly, fun building community challenges things, or something like that, in the, Patreon Discord. Just tiny craft, I will be making it up as I go. But yeah, we'll be doing that, it'll be good. I want to smear this. I want to smear this, like so. Yes. That was incorrect smearage. There we go. Smear, smear, smear. Smear, 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 smear. Smear, 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 smear. This is gonna be Halloween. Ooh! I hadn't thought about that. It could be. Could very well be Halloween themed. Themed this month. I mean, it's starting next month, so yeah, we could do like a late Halloween thing, I suppose. I'm open to suggestions, by the way. Okay, then... Alright, so I'm just going to do fun spots and fun stripes. Let's do this. Right, let's look at that color reference again. Alright, border-wise, stripes get bigger as we go back here. Them's the rules. There we go. How to theme dinosaurs, just a gun. If I have a gold tier, instead of asking you to build something, would you be willing to review my own craft and critique it? I'm extremely new, there's only 50 hours in the game, playtime 1,000 hours, watch time though, lol. I don't want to do that, because I've done so. I mean, I do that anyway. Like, on an on and off basis. If you're in the Discord and you just ask me to look at your craft, I probably will. No guarantees. Although, I mean, there is a loophole in that you can use the "can you build something for me" to "can you label the parts of my craft which could be done better." So yeah, like no, you could just ask. Like that's you could just do that. It's fine. That was very vague, and I realized it was very vague because I'm multitasking right now. So apologies. Yep. The snooty consultant's firm is it's not free. For the love of everything, it's not free. Please don't think it's free. Okay, I do like that. This kind of speckly friend. And we do need to do something similar for up here. Damn, I hate typing on phone. Yeah, I swear my phone hates me and, like, does things differently just to spite me. You know what I want to do? I'm going to put a lot of white patterns up there. Let's do that. Let's do something like this. Yes. We're accidentally making this fella look quite salamander-like, and I'm okay with that, honestly. Honestly, I'm okay with that. Wait, I just realized this is an African dinosaur. Egads! We really are ready for Africa. I think I am going to be putting a shark in its mouth just for giggles. Subcybercraft review then. No! I did that for so long. No! Does anyone remember when I did that? Deacon's hell, the backlog was ridiculous. I don't want to do that anymore. No, spare me, please. It's got to come back. No! 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 Why do we always talk about From the Depths on the art streams? I just want to draw dinosaurs. I just want to draw dinosaurs and dance. Right, we are going to need... I just want to steal someone's work here. Like, right, what we want to do here is eye spots. We need eye spots for our friend here. It's the only thing that will frickin' do for our big friend here. Yes, magic. What if Spinosaurus tried to eat our ships from the depths? That would be pretty cool. With me inside the FTD or some joke about my wife's chair. Don't worry about it, just charge like $100 per review. I'm sure that would eliminate the possibility of backlog. Yeah, that's the thing. I would not feel good charging somebody to look at their thing they made in a video game. I would feel really bad. One of the reasons I'm not rich is because I don't like taking advantage of people, even if they have too much money. Because it's a frickin' video game. It's like, it's not actually that important in the grand scheme of things. I'm my own worst enemy. Maybe I should do that. I would feel really bad, though. Or I could just say commissions are open and commissions are not open. Alright, we need eye spots. How do we do eye spots? We do eye spots like so. This snooty consultant's firm is a very premium brand. It comes with a very high price tag of 1.74 New Zealand dollars. /J. Yep. Wow, I am my own worst enemy, aren't I? Yeah. Going down to the Borderwise Discord, where I will charge you basically nothing for hours of work. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Jokes aside, just doing reviews for patrons would seriously reduce backlog. I mean, yeah, true. I'll add that to the... I don't know. Maybe I'll add that to the silver tier, because I keep forgetting to name drop people and just says, like, I will review your stuff on demand, but pay extra, please. Because it is time consuming. You can tell, I mean, building stuff is going to be time consuming. Okay then, and let's do bright red there. There we go. What is worst enemy? Let me add him. I'll show him what for. Oh no! Don't come at me! Ah! You can reduce it to like 1 a month to reduce backlog, so bronze gets you the Discord. These are good suggestions, and I will act on them. In fact, I will note there. Let's do this. This is looking bloody gorgeous. Alright, eventually just make it into a company, all the complex building system, and get a building team and then chargeable for the builds. Azusa, you're actually really smart and I should do that. Boom money. Win Wonderful, exciting enough, and I can't wait for more. Yeah, same. Okay, alright, yeah, I need to... I actually had like 3 Weird and Wonderfuls like planned. I just needed to get somebody, you know who you are, to do background checks on the builders to make sure that they're not like... bad news. I think I'm done here. I don't think the Spino needs any extra. Maybe I can make it a little paler, though. So everything except the eyes. Because this guy lived in a hot climate. Alright, let's go. Oops, wrong one. Alright, brightness contrast. How's that? Oh, that's good. Me likey. These eyeballs can be more eyeballs, though. No, it isn't. It needs a spinal-mounted laser cannon. You hold your horses. Do I put a fish in this guy's mouth? I don't think so. Yeah, I think we're done. We've done speckly things all over. We should do speckles on the legs, actually. That would be smart. That would be smart. Also, if I tidy up the speckle over here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh god. Alright, we need to do... Actually, hold on. We need to do things here. We need to do things here, too! And a dash of red on the head crest. Just because. The hell am I looking at? And I'm gonna experiment now with different colors. Shall we go full ridiculous? I kinda wanna go full ridiculous with like purples and stuff. Key saturation. I like the yellow. Looks almost Cthulhu-esque there. Yes, fish. Like a clownfish, just to add more color. Yeah. Also, I've made a severe lapse in my judgment. That is when I'm putting my clothes in the washing machine. As soon as I saw a singular sock on the floor and on the washing machine. I hate it when that happens. Personally, one of my least favorite things. You know what? I simply must put a splash of color here. The wisdom. What wisdom can I tell you? Double check your socks before you put them in the wash. Now you know. I was gone for a bit and now returned to Eldritch Dinosaur. Yep, it kind of... that's where it went. That is indeed where it went. I want to put in... I want to do that some more. Oops. I want to do that some more. Yes, yes. You think the darkness is your ally. I was born in it, molded by it, stubbed my toe in it. And now I'm doing the Bane impression. Still relevant. When did that movie come out? Ye gods. Ye gods. Borderwise with the old-ass references. You think the darkness is your ally. I have bad news for you. The darkness is just the absence of light. It's just what happens when you turn the lights out. Which you should do when you're not in the room to save electricity. I'm in my dad era of saving money. Did you know, gamer? Do I want to do this? Extra splotches? Yes, no, maybe so. Nope. No need for extra splotches. There we go. Do you use a drawing tablet? Nope. I really should. You can literally see my mouse wiggle around. But yeah, my drawing setup is this. Mouse, keyboard, coffee. Man, I hope that... Man, I hope that showed up. Drawers and sheaths blade. Check your socks. At least I have more socks and only use them once and put them on a balloon. Coffee is the most essential one of them. I'd say Deacon's Christmas. Alright. Let's see. Am I satisfied? This eyeball, I'm not satisfied, but I'm going to go a little funky. I'm going to give this one 2 pupils. I like to imagine that, like IDing Spinosaurus, like in the wild, if you were observing them, like each one would have a unique, like eye spot pattern on the sail. And I think that would be really cool. Also, you know what? I'm going to put speckles. I'm going to put speckly speckles. Speckly speckles, like so. Yes! Yes, me likey. Yay! Alright, let's do that for all that pale color. Because I like it. Whoops, more spacing, please. Wait, did I have... Wow, I did. Neat. Also, bearing in mind that this guy lived in the same neighborhood as Carcharodontosaurus, I like to imagine that, like, one of the ways that the Spinosaurus would avoid fights is just it would turn sideways, because it has this kind of weird shape in that just, like, its profile looks even more massive than it already is. So it turns sideways, looks huge, and then it's got, like, things that look like eyes over there that's just kind of, like, confusing. So, like, a large, any animal that would be capable of standing up to this would kind of be looking at this thinking, like, I don't know what to make of this. And meanwhile, the Spinosaurus is just doing the noise. Coffee is important. Okay, then. I think I've procrastinated enough. Let's put scales on our friend here. Where's our scale brush? There it is. Is it working? Yes, it is. Is its opacity like so? Is it spacing like 7? The size is going to be teeny tiny. Here we go. Oops. Right, I'm going to drop the opacity even more than usual, actually. Alright, just going to go willy-nilly with the scale brush. Give some texture. So, fun fact about my habit of using this brush is that dinosaur scales were so small that from a distance you basically wouldn't see them, especially Especially on the larger ones. It's like from a distance you don't really see the individual wrinkles or hairs on an elephant's skin. Same here, but I'm going with them anyway because I think it adds much needed texture to something that otherwise would be quite flat. So yes, yes. Alright, there we go, there we go. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. This is nice, this is nice, this is nice. Would the sail have skin on it is the question. I don't know. Might do a slightly different texture for it. Also, I gotta remember to turn the track direction on thing when doing the scales, because I think that's a good idea in general. How's that looking? It's looking good. It's looking good, I say. But also... hello? Bit of that to cancel it out a bit. Yee, get to go nuts with the scale brush. Get to go nuts with the scale brush. Get to go nuts with the scale brush. Who even cares? It's the scale brush. Bloody gorgeous, mate. Bloody gorgeous. Bloody gorgeous, I say. There we go. Good, 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 good. Sleep. Oh yeah, sleep is. I hate to say it. Sleep is more important than coffee. Coffee is you lying to your brain that you're more awake than you already are, and sleep is how you actually convince your brain that wakefulness is now. Yeah, we did it. Once again, folks. We have achieved Dinosaur. I can't believe it. Actually, I can believe it. I was here the whole time. Did you know I was here the whole time, people? I actually quite like this Spino. This is a good Spino. Good Spino. Pat pat. Ah, my head! Right, just gotta make some... have a bit of a bumpy texture on that their crest thing. Nope, more spacing, thank you. More opacity, there we go. Hello, hello. Good, 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 good. What did I miss? go over the patches, which are bad. Softness. This looks a little messy. It's a little messy-nessy. Nothing quite like some soothing banjo music to finish off your African dinosaur. We're done. Well, we're not done. Alright, size reference. Let's have a look here. Let's move you over here. Human being is about level on the chest if you're being dumb and making the legs too short. So it would actually be... Right, I'm gonna go with this actually. Right, so if we shrink the monkey. Oh, I mean, shrink the monkey. I mean, not shrink the monkey, but like lower the monkey here. It would be about level with the underside of the belly here. Probably. Okay then, so drawing will be about there. This is a bloody enormous dinosaur though. Yeah, I do think I got that right, because the head is about as long as a human being is tall, which is terrifying. This is probably not, as far as dinosaurs go, this would... Actually, now think about it, this is the closest the dinosaurs ever got to becoming crocodiles, like, for real. So, yeah. This dude's huge! I actually think I undersold how big this guy is. I also need to put more of a dent in that sail, apparently. Well, according to that, how? I think my skeleton reference might have been bad. Ooh. Oh well. Okay, then. I also think that neck needs to be thicker. Hold on. Let's make this neck thicker. We have the power to do that, did you know? Thickness. How do otherwise get here? Yeah. Most of all, it's ribbed. Ooh. How do I join the Discord? I can't seem to find it. How do you find it? It's linked in like in the description and the pinned comments of like every YouTube video that I have. So that's where you get it. I don't remember if it's linked on the Twitch. I don't think it is. So yeah, I can actually post a link to the Patreon in chat if you want. Yeah. How do I join the Discord? Can't seem to find it. It's Patreon only, so if you sign up for... If you link your Patreon account with your Discord account and sign up for the Patreon, you'll automatically get an invite to it. So, the first Jurassic Park movie unironically has female dinosaurs that became male dinosaurs. So technically it is woke. You know what? I never thought of that. Okay, yee. Alright, Zeus is explaining. Right, more thickness is required. More thickness is required. So, without the thickness, with the thickness. Yes, yes. So now if we do this... Gently does it. There we go. Whoops. Merge down, and just a bit of... There we go. And size reference. It's about as a human being is about as long as the arms of this guy. So let's see here. Drawing. So this guy needs to be, so compared to the arms, that is actually on par. Okay then, I think we're done here. We are done here. Now first thing we're gonna do is to have this guy eat a great white shark, because that's funny. Alright then, let's go! Let's go! Whoops. Let's go! Let's go! What the? Drawing. It's time for Ready for Africa. The characters in the film mention all dinosaurs are female to pregnant breed, but due to the frog DNA, the raptors and all other dinosaurs can change sex and go forth to multiply. Yep. Which is a very specific thing, honestly. Very specific. Right, so let's do African coast. African beach. The hell am I looking at? Is that AI generated? Yeah, that don't look right. Ooh. Ew. Ooh. Alright. This'll do. This will do, pig. This will do, pig. This will do, pig. It's gonna be a nice, simple, Ready for Africa. Yep. Right. Do 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 do. Wow. Wow, I've got to show you. Look at this garbage. You call that a great white shark? That's not even what a tiger shark looks like. You... Wait, did they cock up the fins? I'm looking at everything now thinking, like, is that AI generated? Is it? Ooh, yuck. Anyway, what do we do? Right, we're gonna go with the silly one. We're going to be silly. Dare to be silly. Alright, let's copy that. Shark. Do. Shork must be bigger. Shork must be like so. Convenient shork. Alright then. Life finds a way, trans dinosaurs. I hate how much AI is taken over then. Yeah, it's literally data pollution. Sleepy but EP kind of beepy. AI generated. That looks sus. Looks 100% AI. I need to upgrade my schizophrenia until I can out-hallucinate the AI. Anything it can do, I can do better. Yep. Okay, let's do that. And flipped. And this guy's like, oh no! Ow! And it goes like so. And background is like so. And we need to very carefully cut around the teeth, like so. Doing an excellent job. Shut up. Yay! Right, let's swap this like so. Yes. Yes. Yes, indeed. This is anachronistic as balls and no one cares. Oh dear. If I merge down, is that going to ruin everything? No, it isn't. Excellent. That means we can do this. And don't worry, there will be a Bofors here somewhere. Ready for effort? Oh, I know where to put the Bofors. Actually, no, I don't. No, I do know where to put the Bofors. I know exactly where to put the Bofors. Okay then, so let's do text. I normally do that later, but I want to... Alright. What was I think the lower jaw should be visible instead of the top one? Oh. Yeah, I kind of cocked that up, didn't I? No. But you are right. Oh, shit. Damn it. Why'd you only say something now? No! It's not, so no. So as to humor. Have you seen the Brit ads? I'd say that's so as to humor. Okay. Okay. Time to mash the undo button. Yep, time to mash the undo button a lot. Alright, lower jaw, you say. Alright, let's try that and see if that works. Thank goodness for undo. Let's save this, actually. Save this as GIMP work. Dinosaurus ready for Africa. Right, how's that look? Good, I guess? I need to take care of that fin. This teeny tiny little fin over here. Yay! Did it. Okay then. How long have... Wow, how have we gone over 2 hours already? My goodness. Alright, so Shork. And... Yep. I don't know what that little dot thing there is, but it's bugging me, so I'm going to deal with it presently. There we go. Text. The text is going to be... I do like my Ready for Africa. It is truly an art movement. Text. Oops. Text. Highlight. I have not forgotten the boofers. No one panic. Now for the spinal mounted boofers. Oh no. Oh no, the boofers are staying out of this one. Okay, so let's do... What should we do? Gradient T. Where would I put the spinal mounted boofers? Actually, what I've done here makes the sail look kind of like paper, which is okay, I guess. Alright, let's do something like this. Linear. Now how we're gonna really up the contrast of this. Like so. We're also going to up the contrast of this. Like so. Whee! We need some kind of outline here. We really do. Otherwise this is gonna be terrible. Okay. Whee! Match it exactly. And then do this. And turn off dynamics. We don't need that anymore. We don't need it anymore. Wow, Gimp does not like this. Really doesn't like this. Select and order to select. Actually, we could grow that by 3, and then if we do this, what we should end up with is a nice, yes, a nice outline. Make it pop just a little bit. There we go. Lovely, lovely. And the boofers, don't worry about the boofers. The boofers is coming. The boofers is hiding. Well, not hiding per se, but you know what I mean. An art movement. On the spine, of course. The sails. Dreekfire, you scare me. What did Dreekfire do? An art movement. How do you pronounce that? I don't know. Alright, so necessities. about my warm-up drawing and it just cracked me up. Whoop, whoop, whoop. You gotta have the lingering boofers over here. Whee! Yay, that's totally fine, probably. That's not fine. That's not fine. Okay, let's do this instead. That's better. There we go. Funny that the Bofors blends in so much. Right, and we're going to up the brightness and contrast of this. And then we're going to drop the opacity a smidge. Just a smidge, yes. Yay! Oh, fun. Drinkfire's drawn out of me. I'm scared of what is next. Yep. There's no outlines on the mouth of the Spino. True, there isn't. We can add that in right now. Thank you for pointing that out. I was about to quit and go home. Oops. I was a... Yeah, there's no outline because there doesn't need to be. Oh man, are you really gonna make me... You are gonna make me do it. It's okay. It's okay, I forgive you. Well, now I need to do this. Also, by the way, this is meant to be kind of scuffed, so... All good. There we go. Art! It can camouflage. We went from Ark Survival the Road to Battlefield really quick. Aren't there guns in Ark? There are guns in Ark, I think. Holy crap, 420 subs. Perfect number. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, we are so done right now. Alright. There's no... I will never do art as good as this ever again. Okay then, let's recap. So the warm-up drawing was the demise of Orange. Sandwiched between a centaur and a quagga. And there's our usual starting soon. There's our Spinosaurus, which turned out very good, I think. I like this guy. And I did take a huge paleontological risk in making the legs bigger, because quite frankly, it looks really stupid with those tiny legs. And it just does not look right at all. And then we have Spinosaurus having a yum-yum. There we go. Alright, has anyone drawn anything that they want me to show off on screen? Because I will do that for you. Oh yeah. Did I remember to do this? I'm just going to... Oh wow. What happened here? Oh wow. Yay, new patron. Uno momento. Oh god, Drinkfire is out. Don't even worry about it. Right, so... Right, what else is here? Whoops. Okay. Don't mind me, don't mind me. Whoop. Doing administrative work live on stream because I can do that. Reading. Yay! I think I spelled appreciated wrong, but that's okay! Uno momento, does FTD builds... Nah, I don't think FTD builds count. Yeah, no, they don't count. Not for this stream, damn it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna add some highlights here. Yay! Sent it. Okay, drink fire. Everyone brace yourselves. If this is not safe for work, I'm gonna be annoyed. S is for squeaky chair. No, don't leave a piece of punch. We get too young to say with me. Oh god, no. Open link. Oh boy. Let me read. Oh, no! I accidentally closed it. In memory of Squeaky Chair, something to 2025. We will cherish the memories of our time together. It is time to go. You actually used the pictures to go. Was I a squeaky chair? No. I'm told you were the squeakiest. It's a terrible day for rain. Good day for coffee, though. And the last panel intentionally left blank. You did not spell it wrong. Don't worry, lol. Yay! Yeah, it was you. Yee. Welcome to, welcome to the Patreon. No life G's. Really good. Okay, then. Was Driver here today? Driver was not here today. No. Okay, then. We are done. We're gonna raid out. Who shall we raid out? What's Open TTD again? Alright, are we feeling Hollow Knight or Open TTD? Actually, no. We'll raid into Arrow Rights. Because last time we raided Necoboy Blue, so we'll raid into Arrow, because Arrow is fun. Bring your bulletproof vest, because she does shoot people who raid her, so just fair warning. Arrow rights, and he drove off. Oh, you are most welcome, Koya. Thank you for showing up, people. I feel so good now. Okay, one final Spinosaurus noise. That is when its mouth is full of shark. Indeed. See you next time, folks. Take care of yourselves. Alright then. Are you ready? Are you steady? Is your name Freddy? I hope so. Actually, it doesn't have to be. Okay then. Raid away. Farewell, everyone. See you next time. Bye.